My car go vroom, my maid got a broom. My house got a room for some rooms with a view. I'm driving real slow like I'm running on fumes. I'm driving real slow like I'm running on fumes.
30 on the dash. Yeah, we riding slow, but that money moving fast. Look at all this cash. Yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch us when we pass.
Throw some money in the air like you really don't care, oh yeah.
But that money moving fast.
Throw some money in the air like you really don't care, oh yeah.
Yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch us when we pass.
I just put your mortgage on my neck, and you looking teed off like a golfer. You upset? Why you mad? Why you mad? Tell him why you mad. If you need a loan, you should probably just ask. If you need to get it brown, I can send a bus pass. I be in my suite, but a bottle must have. Top shelf, everything we elevated, and we just keep on pouring up. Man, I'm glad we made it. Feels so good to be so rich, ain't gotta worry about it. Why we only doing 30, ain't no hurry about it. Bust down for my bust down, carrots and the clarity. They tell me that I'm giving like I opened up a charity.
30 on the dash. Yeah, we riding slow, but that money moving fast. Look at all this cash. Yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch us when we pass.
Throw some money in the air like you really don't care, oh yeah.
But that money moving
Throw
fast.
some money in the air like you really don't care,
Yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch us when we pass.
M-O-N-E-Y, you know I say fly, cause I'm that guy. I be doing 30 and then 55, and you know why. Top down bass bumping out the tweeters. Told these groupies get a grip, like some tweezers I don't see enough.
Mamacita, ¿cómo hacemos así? Tu cuerpo es fuego para mí. Dulce de leche, venga para aquí. Mamacita, no quiero compartir. Cuando entro a un club yo me veo original. Como la luna que brilla, nadie puede igualar. Me miro de reojo, yo no puedo controlar. Sé que quieres acercarte, pero temas al final. No me llames a lo Kitty, pero puedo ser tu Kitty. Hacemos algo kinky, na na na. Todo esto muy friki, en la cama soy muy sneaky. Yo te hago wiki wiki, na na na. Mamacita, ¿cómo hacemos así? Tu cuerpo es fuego para mí. Dulce de leche, venga para aquí. Mamacita, no quiero compartir. Okay. Cuando me mira ya, tu cuerpo que es mala. Mami, ven pa' aquí, quiero comerte y tu boca me hace mal. Mami, no piensa más, quiero perderme en ti. Mami, ven pa' aquí. Dale.
Ella no sabe, pero esta canción va a ser super hit, ¿me entiendes? Pon este beat de nuevo.
Mamacita, ¿cómo hacemos así? Tu cuerpo es fuego para mí. Dulce de leche, venga para aquí. Mamacita, no quiero compartir.
What happens next is not my fault.
Where we at?
Nah.
Are you farting haze?
Unprofessional.
These are insane.
And
What are
Brandon
you
keep killing it.
Yo, what's good, creative fam?
What's good?
Yo, shout out to Mallory and Gus in the chat. We got another CFA baby on the way.
CFA, baby. Let's go.
CFA baby's on the way. Let's go. Yo,
We done claim your baby.
yeah, that's a CFA baby.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Lights, camera, action.
Yeah, we back again.
Talking all the latest gear. Bring your lens, bring your friends. Sony gang.
Pull up.
Canon fan people too. Black Magic Mafia.
Tell me what you shooting, fool.
We got Red users flexing, Lumix gang in the chat, Nikon in the cut. Yeah, we steady making
Stacks on stacks.
We breaking it down, no filter. Tell the roof I'm hype. If the camera ain't fire,
We ain't giving it no likes.
NAB,
New drive.
Cine Cam,
Who's high?
Black Magic,
Price drop.
Man, that's the
Jackpot.
firmware updates, leaks and the rumors. Who got the best shots?
Creative and the movers.
Look, this is uncensored, real talk, no cap. Live every week, get a fam, got our back. See if it connect, man. You know where it's at.
So grab your popcorn, hit subscribe, and let's chat. Let's go. Brandon, I think we got to tell the people.
Yeah, you can feel it.
I think we got to tell the people.
Yeah, go ahead. You can tell them.
He's like, I don't even want to say it. So Brandon had some oral surgery.
Yeah. It's bad, y'all. I felt that whole wrap. My mouth is going to be swollen before the end of the show.
No jokes in the chat. None.
Oh.
But he's in pain, but he's here.
We're here, dog. We in here. We in here. Yeah, no, my mouth is like jacked up right now, but you know, we gonna make it through. I did want to give some love in the chat. Ezreal made a really good point. We need some CFA baby merch because I know so we have Ezreal's baby. We now got Gus's baby, Mallory's baby, and then Rachel had a baby.
Rachel had a baby.
I know. We got some CFA babies up in here. What's
Shooter
good?
shoot. Shooter shoot. That's the baby merch.
Shooter shoot.
I mean, kind of both.
Shooter shoot, man.
Shooter shoot.
And we don't miss.
And we don't miss.
And we don't miss.
I mean, it's like a triple entendre.
Yeah, there it is. Oh my gosh. Man, you were wild. Well, what's good, creative fan? We're super excited to be hanging out with you guys today. We've got some we wanted to kick things off. You know, it's crazy to say this, Jarrell, but we move into August next month. Which, you know, we're basically rounding out the year. You know, we're coming around third base right now. And as crazy as it is to think about, it's almost time for our end of the year awards.
It's kind of crazy. I mean,
we're over halfway through the year, dog.
Man, I can't wait for Canon to win again. It's crazy.
Oh my God, you're a fool.
I can't wait.
Oh my God.
We've had a great year.
Gus says, merch says, my dad shoots raw.
My dad, that's crazy.
I like that. Wait, we might actually throw that on
my
the shoot.
dad.
My dad shoots raw.
Jared Poland, move over.
Yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, no, we're getting close to the end of the year already. I know there's a couple more cameras that'll drop this year, but the conversation is already starting. Who's going to win brand of the year? Now, I was pretty convinced early on that if Sony dropped an FX3 Mark II, there's no chance that camera doesn't win camera of the year and that Sony doesn't win brand of the year. But they did not drop an FX3 Mark II.
They didn't.
So, is an FX5 good enough to win camera of the year and or give Sony brand of the year? Chat, y'all let us know who right now is winning for y'all for brand of the year. Brandon, where you get that hoodie from? Glow. God's love overcomes.
Dude, that's dope. I feel like it's gonna be hard for Sony not to win this year. I feel like it's gonna be hard. Like, is Lumix dropping that camera?
Bro, if they don't, I think it'd be a giant miss.
If Lumix drops the S1 H2S camera,
which by the way, some rumors did drop, but I think they were pretty similar to what we had talked about before.
Yeah.
But there were some rumors, and some of y'all even in the chat were talking about they were going to drop this week, which I knew that was false.
Yeah.
Because Cam Mackey was still at home. But no, if we were to get a camera from Lumix this year, I think Lumix has the best chance because I don't have strong convictions right now that Nikon's going to drop anything for the rest of the year, except maybe an A9 something.
Yeah.
Not A9. What is it? The Z9? The Z9. Like, that's the only camera right now that they probably are moving towards.
Yeah.
Which would be a banger camera,
yeah.
You know? But I don't know if that's going to be enough to give Nikon as a brand of the year. Canon is pretty much done, I think, on full frames for the year.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're rumored to drop a few cameras, like APS-C maybe cameras, and maybe their freaking A1 retro camera. Who knows?
Yeah, good luck.
But yeah, I mean, the R6V is so dope, but I don't know what's gonna have the enthusiasm to win brand of the year.
No, I don't. Now, how much did that camera come in? Is that under 2?
24, I want to say.
Oh, so that doesn't even put it in budget. Dang. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like weirdly we are in a place where like it's gonna be way more competitive than we thought. You know what camera I am still excited to actually hear more information about, but has like kind of secretly went under the radar?
What's that?
That Vista camera.
Oh yeah.
Because I had all the hype coming out of NAB, and then between it not really working,
did they run out of money?
I mean, they definitely didn't run out of money, but between them running out of software issues and trying to fix those in real time, they put the camera probably in the hands of creators maybe a little too early.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like, it's losing steam right now because you've got an FX5 that already just got announced.
Yeah.
Like, its price point is what made it great, but it working is more important. So without even if you have a well-priced brick, it ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
So it's got to get working, I think, before. But yeah, it's a really interesting time right now for like who is currently winning brand of the year.
Could it be one of the the pocket cameras, the gimbals, could Insta360, could DJI win it?
Bro, that's actually the category that I have been spending the most time looking at. Because, like, you know, I got the Insta360 Luna. And just like I think everybody here, like, you buy a camera or you get a camera, and then the first thing you do is go look online just to make sure you got the right one, that you didn't get the worst option. And looking at the Luna and looking at the DJI, which we're going to get into more of that stuff later on, that is the category I think right now that most people are looking and are shopping. And like when I'm seeing videos online and I'm seeing activity, it seems to be in that space. So is there a chance? That's a good one. I don't think there's a good enough chance that DJI or Insta360 would take brand of the year. But I think for like pocket camera of the year, that's probably going to be an area that more people will have like diehard opinions about based off of them actually owning it versus just like brand loyalty.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, I could be wrong here. DM Colors is saying the 4P is the camera of the year.
It looks so good. Like it genuinely, for the first time, I feel like you don't have to put caveats around the Luna, the 4P, and be like, oh, it looks like a real no, it colors, it fits in. Most people would not be able to tell that a mirrorless camera wasn't being used. And so that could literally be, I don't know the amount of people, if they know about it yet. You know, obviously camera nerds know about it, but like,
which camera?
If that's the future, the pocket cameras.
Dude, that's the thing that keeps blowing my mind about the pocket cameras is I feel like the Osmo Pocket 1, 2, and like partially halfway through the 3's life cycle, nobody even knew about these cameras. Then out of nowhere, everybody starts talking about the Osmo Pocket 3 like it's the best camera of all time. It gets adopted by all the UGC creators and everybody starts using it. Then Extra comes out with their own version of it, which kind of almost gives it like another life cycle because now you got the cheaper version that's available in America, especially when the prices were like going crazy during tariff times. Now it feels like with the Luna and with the 4P, these cameras are getting adopted quickly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm seeing so many, like, muggles, normies, like, picking up this camera and knowing about it, knowing about the features, excited about log. Like, I've not seen so much colorist content coming from people who have no business talking about coloring. Like, and, like, I'm one of those people. Like, I'm not a colorist. So, like, when I see other people talking about, oh, you do this and you do this, I'm like, look, I don't even know what I'm doing, and I know that's wrong. But these are people who are coloring for the first time. I mean, like, hey, good, you know, all good for you. But it's one of those things where, like, I look at it and I'm like, man, like, everybody is excited about this style of camera right now. And I don't know if it's just the fact that these are really high-quality cameras, sub $1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. It makes it easy to get. It's like when gimbals became a thing.
Yes.
You know, it just makes it so easy for you to get footage that you couldn't traditionally get, and at a price point that just works for people in their budget. So I do think that it just makes it an easy camera. And I think as they gain better features, like the tracking actually works, then it becomes a no-brainer.
Well, that's, I mean, so on my, on the Luna, I just got the new software update and I ran on it. And so like now I have more control over log. The tracking is better. The auto ISO is better. And so like these cameras, like, I mean, I don't know what they're doing to them, but they're definitely stepping up in the right direction.
Bigger sensors.
Bro, if they start putting larger, I mean, obviously the camera, the physical camera on the top would get much bigger.
Yeah.
But I really do think, I think it's a mixture of that quality and that sub $1,000 price point.
Oh yeah.
I think
100%.
if you were more than $1,000, you'd have an issue. So yeah, chat, let us know for y'all right now, what's got you the most excited? What brands have you the most excited? Who is currently winning for you when it comes to camera brand of the year? We have not said their name. You know who I'm about to start saying for that though? Insta360. Because if y'all
Canon and Insta360.
Insta360,
they're for the people.
Yeah, they're for us.
Oh, I thought we were getting more.
What?
Being more PG for the people.
Oh, my bad. For the people. The melanated people.
For the blacks.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into our first actual news story of the day. So last week was all Sony. And the last couple weeks before that, all Sony.
9 years of Sony.
Yeah, it feels like it. It literally, I was like, you know, before I set up these shows, I go back and look at thumbnails, I look at titles, see what works, look at what's happening. I was like, dang, we did 7 straight Sony thumbnails. Wild. And today's number 8. And
we ain't never done 8.
And that's because Sony ain't stopping. It's kind of a crazy time right now. So obviously Sony had a huge launch last week with the FX5. You could not turn on your computer. You couldn't go on YouTube. You couldn't go on Instagram. You couldn't go on TikTok without hearing about the FX5. Whether you like it, whether you don't, whether you shoot Canon, everybody was talking about the FX5. And while everyone was talking about how great this camera was, Sony was simultaneously making even bigger moves. Moves, in my opinion, are actually even bigger than dropping a new camera. And this is fixing the issue that we say all the brands are currently struggling with, or the not necessarily struggling, but this is the thing that normally like traps you, and that is lens mount. And so if you guys did not see this week, Sony made a bid. And it was a big one.
Yeah, allegedly, Sony, there's a statement released to Tamron investors that Sony is having a non-binding proposal to buy out Tamron. And right now, they already own a 15 to 17% stake in the company. But what has been happening over the last couple of years is there's been an investment group that has been buying more shares. And I guess Sony looked at them and said,
Chill out.
Chill, homie, before we buy the whole company. And it looks like they're interested, at the very least, of buying out Tamron, which honestly would make waves to the entire industry.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it seemed like last year we saw a lot of this. You know, Apple was buying up software companies. Atomos bought up Flanders Monitors. There's definitely been like a consolidation of the industry, which is not always a great sign for where the industry like sits like health-wise. The Sony one with Tamron feels a little bit different though, because it feels more along the lines of somebody else was moving in and could potentially take over a controlling share amount. And if that were to happen, that could actually be negative to Sony's, stake. So either Sony has to make one or two choices. They either need to get out or take over.
Yeah.
And so this consolidation looks to be Sony coming in, but Tamron is a unique one because Tamron doesn't just make lenses for Sony. They make lenses for like literally. They even make Canon RF mounts, but for the crop sensors.
Yes.
So, you know, when we look at a brand as, you know, dominant right now as Sony is, and they make a move to buy Tamron, initially I get a little bit nervous because I like having the competition.
Yeah.
And if Canon did ever open up their mount, Tamron would be one of the main like factors in creating some affordable RF lenses
100%.
that challenge what Canon does. But it's hard for me to believe that they would do that if Sony ends up buying them.
Yeah, that does worry me quite a bit, you know, because like it will limit Canon. And so I do think that there's a piece that it makes sense to me that Sony buys them. But I think that is maybe bad business for everybody else, because honestly, Tamron makes some incredible glass. I feel like back in the past when people bought, you know, like third-party lenses, it would almost kind of be like, I don't know, they're not as good as the native lenses. And there is something to the native lenses, but the Tamron of today, they be making insane glass. Like when somebody asks me, hey, what's a lens recommendation? And they're like, this is my budget. I've got no problem being like, hey, that Tamron lens, beautiful. And so...
Yeah, the only thing, I mean, Tamron just like the only thing I've noticed with Tamron lenses is that like you'll lose some of the physical dials on the actual lens. But like with mappable buttons and stuff like that now, it's like you don't even need it. Like some of the Tamron lenses won't give you like the auto to manual focus switch on the actual lens or something like that, or image stabilization on the lens. But like it still has it. It's just something that you have to turn on and off through the camera.
Yeah.
So I think that's actually, I mean, sometimes you can choose to forego those elements. Super chat came in from Adrian. We getting that Ron this morning.
What up?
He says the FX5 is the Agamemnon from the Odyssey of cameras, and put on the chats on the screen. Well, I got the chats up on the screen now. That's it's an interesting take to call the FX5 the Agamemnon of cameras, because
The Cyclops? Is that the Cyclops?
No, that's the he was the, I don't know exactly. He was over Odysseus and was the one that said, go take down Troy. And then, without giving away spoilers, some other stuff happens to him later on in the movie.
He did. I don't know. I haven't watched it. My kids asked me last night, once we were watching Spider-Man, they were like, are you going to go see the Odyssey? And I was like, I think I am going to see that. I think I'm going to make it one of my 4 on-brand movies that I watch.
That's crazy.
that I watched this year. But they were like, did you read it in school? And I was like, I don't read.
That's crazy.
Anyways,
but yeah, I mean, I think that the FX5 is definitely a very powerhouse camera. The question for me definitely still plays into, I think the FX5, while it is a dope camera, I think a lot of people are gonna use it, are gonna love it, they're gonna have a great time with it. I don't know if it's like the right camera for every FX3 shooter. And I think, unfortunately, there's still a gap left. And I don't know if you saw, there was like this, it was a conversation between Cine D, I think, and some of the engineers behind the FX5.
Yeah.
And they didn't necessarily come out and just say it, but they sort of led to the point that like an FX3 Mark II may not be on the way for a minute. And, I personally think that the FX3, for where it currently sits, like maybe it's okay right now. Only thing I still think is that it's way overpriced.
Yeah.
But when you look at some of the moves that Sony is trying to make, whether that's like buying Tamron or dropping the FX5, still selling the FX3 as is, it definitely feels that like Sony feels more like solidly placed.
Yeah.
I just don't know how they make the right moves for the everyday shooter.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be the one area for me right now that like they just seem to be slightly disconnected from. It's like the everyday shooter. Like, yeah, they've got the professionals, the FX9, the FX6, the FX5, the Venice Burano. But like the everyday shooters cameras, I feel like they haven't been updated in a while.
Yeah, 100%. This is an interesting thought. Because after watching Danny Gevert's, like sort of video on the FX5 and just looking at his footage, after the presets, the grain, the halation, after all of the stuff that you can obviously do with an FX3 and you can do with an FX2 and you can do with the A6700, it makes me wonder, like, if you don't need open gate, I mean, that's a whole lot of money. That's a whole lot of money to throw that halation on.
So
for it to look like good, it looks good, but it's just like if you're gonna like dirty up the image, do you need to spend $6,000 to do that? It's not hate. It's no hate. It's no hate. It's a great camera. It's gonna look beautiful, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. Like it's an interesting. Do you need to spend $6,000 to put on a $30 preset?
Well, I saw somebody online. They said, would you rather have one FX5 or 2 ZRs? Because that's the price difference.
Yeah.
And I was just like, gosh.
Yeah.
That just made that FX5 sound super expensive.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with y'all. Like, I use, in the last 2 weeks, I don't know what it was. Maybe I got little open gate sickness.
Yeah.
But I was like, let me pick up that Lumix again. and I picked up my S1 too. I have been using it like as a locked off camera for a different setup, but I like took it out of that setup and actually started like shooting some stuff with it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
The S1 II is still goated.
Every time, this happens every time. New camera comes out and and I think this even happens with people that know. You know, like cameras. You shoot with cameras. You probably shot with more cameras than the average person has shot with cameras. So you're not just talking based off of like, oh, I read a spec sheet. But even for us, we can literally forget that the cameras that we already have, like they didn't become invalid the day that the FX5 drops. And that isn't to say like hate against the FX5, like don't buy it. But it's just kind of like probably the camera you have probably looks incredible.
Well, I think I always go back with the Sony is that like I do like Sony's ecosystem if you're in it. Like I mean, obviously it's gonna sound incredibly crazy and biased, but when you go, like when I went to Condo back when I would get invited, they don't like me no more. But when I would get invited to Condo and you would get a chance to like experience all of Sony's ecosystem, their stuff does work really well together. It's like Apple. You know, everything works really well within the ecosystem. So I understand why an FX5 is so monumental because if you are in that ecosystem, it's kind of like it's like being in the Apple ecosystem and everybody had a smartwatch except you. And then finally they came out with the Apple Watch and you're like, look, I can get text messages on my wrist now. And they're like, yeah, we've been doing that for years. It's like, yeah, but now I can do it. And so I understand that from a Sony standpoint that like, I totally understand the value there.
Yeah.
If you want to stay inside that ecosystem. I just look at, for me, where I am in my career, it's very rare that I am living just inside of one camera ecosystem because I can't just get paid if I stay inside of one ecosystem.
Yeah.
I mean, as a cam op, whatever you put in my hand, I'm gonna work with. And so, now granted, full transparency, a lot of times that is Sony. But at the end of the day, for me, it's like, it's whoever. So I don't just look at it from that one ecosystem, but I can see why, like, you know, the open gate, this new internal RAW, which for me, that is the number one feature on the FX5 that I want to test the most.
Yeah.
I really want to see how good that internal RAW is. But if it's hitting, you know, and then you want to put a cheap little Tamron lens on there, you spent all your money on your camera body, then go for it, you know? Be happy with what you got.
Dude, back to the lenses, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a good move do you think it's a good move for the little man? Do you think it's good for us if Sony buys Tamron, or do you feel like it's bad for us? What do you guys think?
Do you think it'd be a conflict of interest to own the high end and the cheap? Like, do you think you just start bumping up the price of the Tamron lenses to where people go, I might as well just buy Sony?
Well, that's the crazy part. That's exactly it's kind of like what we were talking about with storage prices before. I was like, Brandon, why are freaking spinning hard drive discs like becoming more expensive? But it's like when the rich people can only afford the SSDs, the poor people have to buy the spinning disc. And if we have to buy it, then the price can be whatever it wants to be. So, bro, the way that spinning hard drive disc price looks like they've doubled or tripled at times, I'm like, dang, we getting priced out.
Yeah, somebody said, Sony already owns 15%. So, yeah, we said that earlier. The question is, if they buy 100% of Tamron, like, one, that's like, you know, we like to believe all day long, like, or at least Jarrell did. He wanted to believe that when Nikon bought Red, that we were still going to get RF mounted cameras. Yeah, you're going to cross some fingers. It ain't happening. And I stand 10 toes on that same mindset. If Tamron gets bought out by Sony, I don't see them.
They're not making lenses for Nikon.
Yeah, they're not.
They're making lenses for Canon,
Fuji, and all these other. So like, I feel like that could actually be a little bit of a downplay for everybody else, and it could be a little bit of a downplay even within the Sony space, because at what point do you say like, I mean, because I'll be honest with you, I won't say what brand it is, but there's certain brands that I've worked with and they did not want another manufacturer's lens on their camera body for any of the marketing whatsoever. And so if you are Sony, not saying that this wasn't Sony, could have been, who knows. But if you're Sony and you own Tamron, why wouldn't you just adopt all of the technology and just bring it over into your existing lenses? So that way you could have Sony lenses on Sony bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so like I personally am not a huge fan of this Sony potentially buying Tamron because I like the competition, especially in the lens space, because lenses is one of those areas where I do wish that everybody's mount was open and we had more competition in the lens space, because we all know your camera body is going to be good for, a couple of years, but you buy the right lens, it can be good forever.
Yes.
And so I love having better competition there. But Sony seems like they might be having some other problems right now.
Major problems.
Major problems. Because if y'all did not see, this is where real life becomes like a real thing.
You reminded that we are spinning on a death ball in the middle of a universe.
Going millions of miles an hour. Just...
And everything can kill you. You're reminded.
Yeah, constantly. That like, hey, we can love cameras all day long, but there's real life going on. If y'all didn't see this, there was an earthquake that took place, and it has caused a major setback for Sony, basically halting production on sensors right now.
Yeah, this is one of the largest sensor producing factories in the world. They make 4 million sensors a day, which we were talking about. That's insane. But because of the 7.1 magnitude earthquake that happened in Japan on the 28th, it has halted production while they kind of evaluate, their first, focusing on, search and rescue,
right,
as they should. But they're also like evaluating, the damage done to the factory. And so, as you could imagine, I mean, if you're a Sony person, like, I hope you put your pre-order in for that.
Gosh.
I hope you put it in, because dang, if this happens to be a long shortage of deals, like, man, you could be waiting for those FX5s forever.
Well, and you also got to think about it. Sony doesn't just make sensors for their own cameras.
Yeah.
And when we're talking about sensors, like, sensors are in every camera that you ever come in contact with whatsoever. So we're talking about ATMs. We're talking about the 20 cameras you have around your Tesla. We're talking about your backup camera. We're talking about, all the little flock cameras that everybody taking down. Like, these cameras are everywhere. Body-worn cameras. Like,
webcams.
Like, I mean, cameras are
Cell
everywhere.
phones.
Tech. I mean, they're using security. And so Sony produces a lot of these sensors for a lot of people, because if I'm not mistaken, a guy who's much smarter than me, I think he said that basically there are 3 places that actually produce sensors. Sony is one of them. There's another one in Taiwan.
Is that the TSMC? Those people?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then there's a third one that nobody talks about. So, but because of this reason, this having like you said, how many sensors a day?
4 million a day.
So every day that you don't produce those sensors, like, I'm sure there's some type of a backlog in case something like this happens, but like every day that you don't produce those sensors, the global supply chain for sensors is going to get crazy, which means the people who have like quotas to fill and like dates to hit, they're going to go buy up the other ones, and they're going to have to buy them at a premium.
Apple going to get their iPhones out.
That's so like the question becomes like, all right, well, we got our prices going to go up for sensors? Our prices for cameras going to go up again? Because, like, I mean, literally,
supply and demand.
That's the issue we're running into with the AI stuff. Like, the supply for these SSDs are really high, so the prices went higher. If this setback goes on for too long, bro, we might not be able to buy no cameras.
That FX5 gonna be
You already can't afford the storage. Now you can't afford the sensor. What are we doing?
That FX5 gonna be $9,000 allegedly.
No, I think gonna be no. I think they're just gonna be incredibly. They're gonna be incredibly like delayed. I don't know if y'all saw this already, but Sony's already announced. Canon does this every time. Nikon doesn't release enough, so I don't think I've seen them come from Nikon. But Sony has already announced that the FX5 has far exceeded its plans for pre-orders. So,
which they say on every release. No shade.
Yeah,
every brand
does it. So, what this means though is that if you didn't put in your FX5 pre-order and you've been sitting on the fence, you might want to go ahead and put that in, because between excessive pre-orders, it's going to take them a while to go ahead and execute those, and this sensor issue, because we do know that Sony does produce all of their sensors. So while not everybody publicly announces who makes what sensors, we know Nikon has been buying Sony sensors. We know Lumix has been buying Sony sensors, even though they don't technically tell us that information. We know that Sony is producing their own sensors. And so anything that's coming from the house of Sony is going to get delayed by this in some manner. So I would definitely jump on it if I were you guys, because in the long run, I think we either going to have extreme delays or we're going to have price increases.
Dude, it looks like SwitchZone already has his FX5. Has anybody else in the chat received their FX5 pre-order?
What did he say? He says, how come other countries haven't received the FX5 yet, though? I'm in Australian and am so confused of why I got it already.
Sometimes Australia?
Sometimes it's better be lucky, bro.
Yep.
What was that other camera? R5 Mark II. They got it, fell off a truck. Couple weeks early.
Couple weeks early.
Yep.
And dude, I know they got in so much trouble, bro.
Oh.
Camera stores. Oh, we got it. Ship it.
Yeah. Let it go. We got the money. Cool. Let it fly. No, I mean, at this point, like when it comes to new cameras, my opinion is pretty strong. You should not announce a camera until you're ready to ship it.
Yeah.
Like that's literally how I feel. Like if you're gonna announce that you're releasing a new camera, I should be able to order it and have it show up. Like especially on day one. Like, I get it if it's like 3 days later or whatever. It got back ordered after 3 or 4 days of extensive. Yeah. But like if I'm sitting there on day one as a mega fan, just like with with new shoes. Which, by the way, somebody in the chat was asking. Yes, I did pick up 2 pair of the Dragon Ball Z Converse collaboration. I got 2 of them. I got Vegetas and I got Shinrons. But that dropped, and I sat there in the queue and waited. And then when it told me it was time, I put in my order. They shipped. They showed up in like a couple days. I feel like that's the same thing that's happened with cameras. Like the day that you announce that a camera is live, if I'm there, I should be able to order it right then and there and have it show up in the traditional 7 to 5 business days or whatever that shipping should take.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to wait another 2 months and then you ship it. And then, because what then gets annoying is like, okay, I'm going to order through B&H and then I see somebody at a local camera shop got it early. Or I go to the local camera shop and then someone from Adorama got it early. And it's like, well, who do I order through to make sure I get it the fastest, you know?
ChatGPT.
No, you ain't getting them through
that's the AI bot, bro, that somebody needs to make. Because my daughter this morning was trying to get a hoodie that dropped this morning. I couldn't even tell you who. I'm so old. But they traditionally sell out in 1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And she was like waiting on the queue, hits it, boom, sold out. She was so mad. And it just made me think, because I watch this guy. They do this for concerts.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the people that kind of like hack the I don't know if it's the HTML or whatever, but they hack and they literally go to the front of the queue.
To Ticketmaster.
Bruh, we need AI chatbots that are
but that's the problem.
Scanning.
They've had it already.
True, but I need something from the everyday man. The AI chatbot that tells me based off of X, Y, and Z, put in my order. Get it for me. Here's my credit card number.
Yeah. No, that's it for me too. It'd be real annoying when you're trying to buy something and like, cause like when you rate, like I'll be honest with you, like that's one of the reasons why I'm really happy with the Luna 360 or Insta360's Luna.
Yeah.
Is that you can actually order it.
Yeah.
DJI's whole deal of like, will it, won't it, is it gonna drop? Is it not gonna drop? Is it in the US? It's not in the US. Like, did you see? It's not technically one of our stories, but DJI also came out with the Mic Mini 2s.
I saw a little promo image, but
Yeah.
I didn't even look at, like, it's hard to even look at DJI news.
Yeah.
Because you like, that ain't for me.
Yeah, is it really, am I actually gonna be able to get it or not?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's it is really interesting right now. I think when you're looking at like trying to buy something, like if you can actually get it or not, especially because like, I don't know, maybe y'all feel the same way, but I just feel like everything is so much more expensive right now, and every buying decision is like so crucial that like now, like even like when I buy it versus when I'm gonna get it, like somebody said that I think it was you last week. You were telling me that you could technically buy the 4P on Temu. I was like, am I gonna gamble this money on Temu? And like, who knows what I'm gonna get in return?
The Osmo Pocket was fire, bro.
Bro, the Osmo Pocket was $25. That's a gamble. I'll gamble $25. I'm not gambling all that.
Oh my gosh! Now that is a tough one.
That's
to put $900 into Temu and pray you don't get a knockoff version of.
You go to flip the screen and the whole thing just flies off.
Oh my! Especially because there's several listings of the 4P at different prices.
Yeah,
you're like, which one's real?
Yeah, who's DJI?
What are we talking about?
So, well, speaking of the 4P, if y'all did not see, it's been a very chaotic release. I feel like this is one of DJI's most chaotic releases in a while, and like obviously how they introduced it to the US market. I know when they had a bunch of creators actually like make content about it, they had to fly them to Cancun, get them out of the country. And then
DJI.
Well, what's crazy.
Hit us up, dog. Hit us up.
And then what's crazy is that like on top of like giving the camera to all these creators, they were like semi allowed to make content about it, but then also technically couldn't. Like even last week when we had Cam and Terry and Kofi on, like we were talking about the camera, they were like, it's technically still under NDA, but yet everything about the camera was already out. It's been a very chaotic release, but it has officially been released at this point.
Yeah.
The 4P is out. It is a dual camera. It's everything we've already seen, but now it's actually out and we can actually see some pretty good footage from it. And I said this at the top of the show. This is the camera market right now that I think I'm the most excited about.
Yeah, no, I think that the more that people are making content, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, the thing that I've come to just personally is what helps me make content easily and it looks incredible, high quality. And both the Luna and the 4P look stinking incredible. And I think it's due to the sensor size, but then also the technology that they've incorporated into this. And so just a few things, like obviously this isn't going to be like a massive spec reveal because like I say, this is stuff that you guys have probably heard a little bit, but if you haven't, it's got a 1-inch CMOS sensor. It's got 17 stops, Ari Alexa, of dynamic range. No, just fine. And then it's got a telephoto lens and it's got a wider lens. It shoots 4K 240 and it also has the 10-bit D-Log. And so it's the big thing that the specs won't tell you is you got to go online and you got to look at the footage because the footage looks crazy.
Yeah, the only limitation I've really seen on the camera is that you can only shoot on the new log profile on the main camera, and you can't shoot on that same log profile on the telephoto zoom, which to me is quite a bit of a downgrade because like I get it, like you're gonna get, it's a better camera, you're getting better dynamic range, all those good things, but like I love switching lenses when shooting.
Yeah.
Like that's, to me, the iPhone became an actual usable camera for me when they started putting the 3 different lenses on there, because I believe that switching your focal length drastically allows you to tell your story in a better way.
Yeah.
But
just makes it more interesting.
Right. But when they don't match, it's almost like having 2 different cameras that don't match.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a little pointless in a way. But at least from what I've seen from that main camera,
Now,
that looks amazing.
Can you do, I'm sure you probably can, but I just don't know. Can you do the same color profile in both?
You can, but you're going to get the worst.
You just can't do the lock. Yeah, for sure. So you can get that more. Yeah, no, they've been doing that in their drones.
Yeah.
Like going over to like the telephoto, it's like, here's this real crunchy standard profile and everything else is unlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's been the only real limitation that I've seen with the camera, but it definitely seems like a move in the right direction. If y'all haven't seen, Cam Mackey's been dropping some videos on it. Terry's been dropping some reels on it. So definitely go show them some love. Now that the camera is officially out and we can see the footage side by side, it is really interesting to see it. But I wonder, like, when you think about, when you start thinking about image quality in these type of cameras, right? I feel like there's a less of a push for the best image quality, and there's more of a push for the functionality of the camera.
Yeah.
Because at this price point, it's sub $1,000. You're not really looking for something that looks like a mirrorless camera. Although, I will say I've seen some side-by-side footage. I mean, only because I know what to look for in lenses and look for like depth of field can I actually see the difference. But like from a sharpness, from a framing, from a color standpoint, these cameras are starting to mirror mirrorless cameras, no pun intended.
Yeah.
So the question becomes is when you start looking at beyond that, you start looking at the built-in gimbal, obviously. You start looking at the built-in screen. The DJI is probably my least favorite of the two when it comes to the implementation of the remote control capabilities, because with the DJI 4P, you have to buy that secondary display that allows you to do like tracking and stuff like that, which, cool that they still have it, but definitely think that the Lunas is the better of the two in that implementation. It looks like these cameras, we looked at the Osmo Pocket 1, 2, and 3, and they were basically the same, with just slightly better cameras year over year. Something happened between the 4 and the 4P and the Luna Insta360, the Luna Ultra, that they leveled up what the cameras could actually do from a functionality standpoint.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think that before, when it in comparison to a phone, it was like, oh, you're probably a little bit less than the quality of the iPhone with the 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
It's comparable, but maybe a little bit less.
The 3 got a lot closer.
Yeah, closer, but you're still like, my iPhone can do that, and it's in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm always going to have my iPhone.
But I feel like the 4 leapt past camera phones in a way that DSLRs or mirrorless cameras do. And so that's been cool, to see it. And that's why I feel like it's wow, you actually look better than the phone. And I will say for me, who shoots so much, I never shot content on my phone. A phone was never it was oh, I'm gonna take a picture of the kids, or oh, I'm gonna whatever. Now, as cool as the phone is, bro, them storage problems. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And so having a camera like this where, it doesn't have to be your text. It doesn't have to be your email. It doesn't have to be your YouTube and your Instagram. It can just do dedicated video and look this good. I think it's going to be appealing to a lot of creators.
I'm going to look this up. It's hard for me to look up because I'm in the U.S. Every time I try to click on the website, it
Don't go to DJI.
Me. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Does the 4P have internal storage? Because that, to me right now, because the Luna Insta360 has internal storage built in, and that is so huge.
It'd be crazy because they have it in their drones. It'd be crazy work if they didn't put it in there. That'd be a fail.
Let me see if I can find this on B&H maybe. Who actually has this thing listed? Where I can actually look at some specs on it.
Oh, let me look at Timo.
Maybe that's the brand deal you need to do with them. Send me that for me.
Send it. I'll take the fake one. I'll take the real one.
Bro, I'm having to look on freaking AliExpress right now. Chat.
But Temu owns both.
They said yes, the 4P has more internal storage. Okay, that's from Mac. So yeah, somewhere.
Dang,
around
104 gigs.
Like 100. Okay.
Shit.
That's so like to me, like that's where I'm looking at these cameras now. Yeah, Cam Mackey just confirmed it too. He says, yeah, it's like 100 gigs or something. Like for me, like this is where I'm like, this is the innovation we need to see at the high end too. Don't just like if you got 100 gigs to just be throwing into a sub $1,000 camera. Like, let's be real, 100 gigs about to cost you more than $1,000 for SSDs really soon. So
camera companies, we are looking at y'all. Nikon, Canon, Lumix. Put some internal storage in your cameras. Yes. I would love that. Like, take the Hasselblad route. Who else has internal? Anybody else other than Hasselblad?
I was gonna say just the DJI drones.
Yeah. Like, bro, that would be so clutch. At the time, like, it doesn't happen often, and it should happen way less now. Not bringing an SD card. But I'll tell you, I can't tell you how many times I've shown up to a drone shoot. Oh,
drones was nightmarish.
We ain't got no card? Dang, that's crazy. Go to Best Buy.
That and then on my my little Roadcaster here, I've shown up to a couple of gigs and I'm like, crap, run a CVS across the street.
Seriously. So yeah,
the
that
Vista.
would be.
The Vista is gonna have some internal storage. That one's gonna have some too.
That's dope.
But again, that's that camera where it's like, man, you've been talking about like a lot of really cool stuff, but like, what we doing?
Yeah, I've always heard people be like, well, if it goes bad, blah blah blah, bruh. Anything in your camera could go bad.
Yeah.
The shutter could go bad. The EVF could die. Like, you can get a sunspot on your, like, anything could go bad. What are we talking about? Make it better. Put it in the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, Ezreal, you ain't gotta rat me out.
What did he say?
He said I did that once for you. Of course you did.
He ran at CVS for you?
Yeah. And bro, we be doing it on the slide too.
Snitches, bro. Snitches. Like, crazy.
Hey, do me a favor. Go run. Client be like, what happened? Oh, he just had to go downstairs real quick. Downstairs, across the street. Pick up memory card, come back. Ain't none of your business.
Dude, that is crazy, bro. I've gone to Best Buy to get a micro HDMI cable. I've gone to Best Buy and the crazy part is Best Buys ain't even like plentiful.
Not anymore. Not for accessories.
Seriously, like they're not even like, you're not guaranteed to be next to one.
Yeah.
So.
No, they're hard to come by. But that's why everybody's like, oh yeah, I want CF Express Type B, and I'm like, yeah, but don't nobody carry those cards when I'm like in a rush.
Dude, I will seriously. We flew overseas to Israel, and something about the going through
the
X-ray machines nuked every card that I had in possession. None of them worked. And I literally had to go to a store. Now, obviously, other countries have camera stores and they have storage and stuff like that. But I'm like, am I going to find a compact flash card
in Israel?
Am I going to find one?
Were you like on a mission trip?
Sure enough. So it was crazy. We were going over there. We literally booked a trip to like just shoot everything. Shoot Palestine, shoot Israel, shoot Jerusalem, shoot everything. So that was what we were there for. And we show up to the very first day of shooting.
No cards working.
No cards are working. So then we drive to a Radio Shack-ish place. And sure enough, they had a compact flash, like 24 gigs and $300. It was crazy, bro.
We doing IMAX shots.
We offloading every hour, bro. It was crazy.
Well, that's like you seen like in the Odyssey, like they talk about shooting on IMAX.
Yeah.
How their reels are only like 3 minutes.
100%.
Bro, you talk about like you better nail this take. And like I don't know if you see
how much. Also, that 3 minute. How much is it?
Oh, the cost?
Yeah, the cost.
Oh, yeah,
of
I'm
that.
sure it's expensive.
I'm sure it's expensive. It's like, dang, you done messed up your line.
Bro, like so I noticed this when I watched the film, but like it's not like a big deal. But like it's also I'm like sometimes I see stuff and I'm like, oh, maybe it's just because I'm a filmmaker. I see this, but then I saw it like trending all over. There's a couple shots in the movie that are just like out of focus. First AC just
100%.
just missed.
Yeah,
just straight up missed. But to be fair. Could you imagine trying to pull focus on a film camera with a big old blimp around it and you can't actually get like a real view of the monitor?
Yeah.
Super hard, right? But there's like a couple shots in it where I see it. I'm like, oh, it's out. That's a little out of focus, but whatever. Like, let it live. I wasn't going to say nothing. But then when you hear you only had 3 minutes, they're like, could you imagine being the first AC? Everybody good? Yeah, we good.
You look at the executive producer.
You guys nailed it? We good, homie. Keep it moving.
You nailed it. You did.
Yep. We got it.
Dude, I can only imagine, bro, the pressure
Bro.
to perform every day in terrible conditions.
Yeah, on the side of a mountain. Talking about something. You nail focus? On what?
Miss it again. You out here.
Yeah, for real. So we obviously been talking a little bit about the Insta360 and the DJI 4P, but I don't know if y'all saw this. Apparently, this is what everybody's doing now. Everybody's suing everybody. So DJI has allegedly, well, it's not alleged. I mean, it's official. DJI is suing Insta360 over the Luna Ultra. Now, this lawsuit happened pretty much like they put this lawsuit in almost immediately after the Luna Ultra started selling in America, which is funny because they actually filed a lawsuit in Texas, but they started this lawsuit because they said that the Insta360 impedes on their copyright of the device.
Yeah.
Saying that the Luna Ultra is too similar to the Osmo Pocket cameras. To which, I'll be honest, like DJI has stepped on a lot of people's toes. I mean, tell me that the action is not a GoPro camera. You know what I mean?
Well, this is what I don't understand.
They made a 360 camera this year.
Don't get me wrong. I get why patents are filed. I get why people don't want people to jack their stuff. But it's like, doesn't the Nikon look like a Canon? Doesn't the Canon look like a Sony? Like, don't they all functionally do the same thing? Is it because they all do it a little bit different? Like, I don't know, but it's like, there's like a certain piece of me that's just like, Ford, Chevys, like,
yeah, like
what are we talking about?
Like to some degree, there's going to be a little bit of overlap, but DJI trying to sue, like the thing that irritated me the most about this story is how you gonna sue a company for making a camera that slightly looks like your camera, but it slightly only looks like the camera that you have not technically released yet.
Yeah.
Nor do you have any plans to actually sell in the U.S. And you gonna sue them in the U.S.? They say if y'all can't buy our cameras, you can't buy nobody cameras.
If we ain't eating, y'all ain't eating. It does remind me though, something that I think a conversation we had a while ago about this. To be able to keep your patent, don't you have to protect it?
You do have
so
to.
Even
yeah.
if you're not necessarily like trying to stop Insta360 or like trying to get money from Insta360, for you to be able to be like, nah, we got this patent, like we're gonna have to go after you. Now I'm sure they ain't just spending money to spend money, but I just wonder if that has anything to do with it. Like, hey, we got a file.
You think they tried to sue Muse Extra?
Could you imagine? Ain't we us? Why are you suing us, dog? This is for show. This is for sure.
We're gonna drop it. We just gotta put up a good fight. No, I think it's.
Oh, that's a good one, Cam. Too.
What do you say?
Like, I wonder how many people got poached from DJI, went to Insta360, and then DJI said, nah, allegedly, nah.
No, but that's too soon. I mean, so I don't know about poaching, but I do know, like, personally, I know some people who worked for DJI, and then when they got banned in the US, they left.
Yeah.
Because it only made sense. Like, if your company is not going to be able to sell stuff in the US, how long they going to keep you on? So you gotta go make your own alternative plans, you know?
Figure it out.
So, yeah, I think it might be possible that happened, but I feel like to that degree, the Luna would have been already in development by at least a year.
Yeah.
Year and a half.
That is true.
So he says, I said may, allegedly. No, we're not.
Hashtag facts.
Yeah, no, we get
The
it.
way he said allegedly, hashtag facts.
But when you look at, even if people from DJI did leave DJI and go over to Insta360, I don't think they would have been able to drop a Luna that quick.
Oh, no.
And the Luna is so different. Like,
but the poaching could have happened. But I don't want to go deep into this.
No, you can't sue over the poaching.
They could have left a long time ago. Like, they might not have dropped because of them not being in the U.S. They could have. Insta360 could have been like, hey, allegedly years ago said, hey, y'all are making some dope stuff. How much you come over here? A little signing bonus.
Well, here's what I'm saying. If you're gonna do that, right? You would imagine we would have a Muse situation, an extra situation, where it's like, oh, that's basically the exact same camera. But the Luna, in my opinion, is so much better. Like, you could, say what you want about the image.
Yeah.
I think the functionality of being able to take the screen off, use the screen as a microphone,
100%,
tap screen, flip it, the whole.
They innovated for sure.
That is a much better approach to the entire screen interface than what DJI did.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna say we're gonna sue you because you look too much like us, you can't say, but you look like us, but you did it better. Because that to me just is like, no, it's not the same.
They're doing the same thing, honestly, that they did to GoPro with the drones.
What do you mean?
They DJI innovated the crap out of their Phantom series.
Yeah.
Compared to what, And so that's just where I think that, and even with the action cameras, like you guys added so much more functionality and just changed it so much that it's just like now somebody's doing it to you.
Yeah, at this point, I think DJI definitely is having a rough go of it. And at this point, like, if you're gonna stay like functional in the US, if you're gonna try to stay relevant, if you're gonna try to bring your business back to the US, you got two options really. You either gonna have to wait out this administration that clearly is not pro DJI, and then you can just open up, like, if the voting goes a different direction and you get back reinstated, and you can try to hopefully come back into a marketplace where you can stay competitive, and you're gonna have to come back with a product that is competitive, or you're gonna have to, maybe it's a and or situation. They're also gonna try to slow down their competition, because I don't think it would be unfair to say that at least in the US right now, Insta360 is the better buy because you can actually buy it.
Yeah.
And so if you're DJI and you're trying to still keep that foothold in the US, the only thing you can do is say, hey, government, I know you don't like us, but help us stop our competition.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, 100%. Is it really?
What?
Is the 4P like a part of the ban? Like, can you not?
Currently, no. Now, here's the thing. Can you buy it and have it shipped in? Yes. But the FCC is not allowing US
to be sold.
Not to be sold right now in the US.
So, and that's not like illegal.
What do you mean? Is it illegal to sell them in the U.S.? Is that what you're asking?
No, is it illegal to import?
To buy it and have it imported? I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Same about drones?
Same about drones, but I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
This is not legal advice
whatsoever.
Don't listen to anything we got to say.
Nah, we just up here fooling.
We just two dudes on a table.
But if my drone breaks, we're gonna find out. We are going to find out.
Bro, I want that. I want that Mavic 4.
I want the Mini 5 Pro. That's the one I want.
So I'm gonna be real with you. I missed the image from the Mavic 2 Pro. That
what do you have
image,
right now?
The 3 Mini.
Oh, I have a 3. I think that's why I don't care.
The image quality of the 3 is fine. It's fine. The technology, the features, mind blowing compared to the 2 Mavic Pro 2.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, the 4 is give me all of the image quality along with all the technology.
It's just so big.
It is.
Like I flew it. It's just massive, and like the actual like screen, is so massive that like you're never gonna just decide. Yeah, I'll throw it in the bag. It's always a choice, and it's a bring another bag choice.
Nah, bro, put it in the Pelican.
Nah, you ain't got room in your Pelican. I've seen your Pelicans.
Is that big? Yeah, that's true.
Your Pelicans are already packed.
Yeah. The thing that I be hating now is that I need a sponsorship. I need more Pelicans. I need to up my Brandon Washington game and have more Pelicans because like right now,
bro, B&H, catch them on and like it's not Pelicans. You go Nanook and you catch them on the daily deals.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm having to reorganize it, and I hate reorganizing my Pelican or my Nanook. Like I hate moving the dividers around. Yeah, that's what I have to do now.
Oh, bro, I was just looking. I was literally just looking right now, because I check B&H's daily deals pretty regularly.
Yeah.
All you Lumix gang out there, they got the S9 on sale right now, $1327 with a lens, with the 18-40.
Is that the good one?
No.
Is that the terrible one?
That's the terrible one. That is the f4.5 to 6.3. But you can just take the lens off and throw it away.
Just take it off.
Take the lens off, toss it.
I mean, I'm sure it's good in daylight. Straight daylight. That's kind of a diabolical price for a camera and a lens.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know,
we ain't buying, but that's diabolical.
Yeah, no, we definitely not buying. Oh, no lens, you can get it for $11.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say sub 1,000.
Kidding there.
Dude, that's crazy.
There. Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe. Nah. Thought about it for a second. Yeah, get Nanook. Best B&H has them on sale all the time. Nanook is definitely the way to go. Unless I told you my hack for Pelican cases, all right?
What's that? So
if you need to get a good Pelican case, go on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh yeah.
Go to eBay, go to any places where used equipment is sold. And buy the cheapest, most broke down Pelican case you can get that's going to work for you. They have a lifetime warranty. So just negotiate your price down, and then you can ship it off to Pelican, and they will repair it, fix it, and send it back to you. Or if you are like here in Houston, we have a Pelican depot that you can send it into. And I've done that, and I've gotten my Pelican cases repaired.
How... Just repaired, or does it come back looking refurbished?
It's like a new part. So whatever the part is that is broken, they will put a new part on it. So like one of the ones I sent, the wheel was cracked.
Gotcha.
And the lid, the little lid piece was like disconnected. Like it wasn't like slotting in properly. And they just unscrewed those two pieces off, took them off, put the new ones on there, and we kept it pushing.
That's dope. Dude, I I could use one more. Just one more.
One more case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as like a
Bro,
like
you can never have enough cases.
you throw it in, you like it's not meant for any specific like long term, because I got like a case for my KX. Everything that I need for my KX is in there. And then I have my Canon Pelican that anything that I would need for like a sports game is in that. I need just one that's like a designated hitter. You do whatever, whenever. And it's not like has any dedicated.
That's my red one.
Yeah.
I got all the dividers and I specialty mold it for every job.
Yeah.
All right. You want to talk about a story that I think might be maybe even bigger than Sony buying Tamron.
What's that?
So,
yeah.
The verdict is in. If y'all did not hear about this, not too long ago, there was a little news story that kind of came out saying that Nikon was pressing Viltrox over the use of their Z mount. Now, the main reason why this was a big deal was because with most brands, the camera brands themselves actually developed the mount. So with Nikon, it's their Z mount, it's their proprietary mount. That's their technology. And they normally will license other lens companies, whoever, to be able to utilize that mount on their lenses to sell lenses for their cameras. This allows the brand to have a little bit of say as far as like who has control over that Z mount. It also allows them to keep a little bit of quality control. And this is a pretty standard approach. We've seen this from Canon. We see it from, we see it from Nikon. We see it from Sony. We see it from Fuji. Canon, on the other hand, has been pretty well known for keeping their mount closed. They have not opened up their mount for full frame, at least as of right now. They have opened up their mount for APS-C.
Yeah.
However, apparently Viltrox was not paying Nikon their fair share and was making these Z-mounted lenses. And so, just like we talked about earlier, if you don't protect your patent, you don't get to keep your patent. So Nikon took Viltrox to court over this patent. And
over in China.
And in China, it did not go the way Nikon was hoping.
So it's interesting. Basically, not a lawyer. And so what do non-lawyers do? They take the information, they put it into ChatGPT. And this is what ChatGPT told us. And so this is not allegedly, but like it's AI. So essentially what it came down to is Nikon was making the case that the Z mount, that it should have patent protection, like because it innovated enough. It had enough unique features on the Z mount that to copy it is infringement. And basically the courts over in China basically said it did not have enough innovation to deserve patent protection. So it's not even the fact that they were arguing, hey, did Viltrox copy? Obviously they copied the lens mount. And so that was easy to prove. But did Nikon do enough innovation on the Z mount to award it to be protected under patent? And basically the Chinese courts ruled that it didn't. That essentially the Z mount wasn't enough. And so it makes us wonder, Viltrox.
Who else to save, dog?
Viltrox, we need you to get a little frisky, dog. Start testing these mounts.
He wants an RF mount tomorrow.
Viltrox, we need y'all to release some full frame RF mounts. Test the courts, dog.
Yeah, it's now the one thing that we do have is that technically Nikon has 3 months to appeal. So this is not like fully done, set in stone, but it's not looking great.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends on what side of the fence you're on. I mean, if you're Viltrox, you're ecstatic because now this means that, okay, if Nikon cannot fight back, you can release your lenses and you can sell them in China and you can have these Z mount lenses. And does this give you precedent in the courts to be able to test the other mounts that are there? I still stand 10 toes. I believe that right now we should have mounts that are open from all the brands.
Yeah.
And then we should allow third-party brand manufacturers to be able to make lenses for those. Now, I like having the proprietary lens mounts per camera. And I still y'all know when I first got my ZR, I was shooting with primarily Sony lenses on my ZR. But once I started using Nikon lenses on my ZR, you can definitely see a difference. So is there a benefit to each person being able to have their own proprietary mount and their own lenses? Yes. Is there a benefit to having third-party lenses come in the factor too, especially for price point? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Central Entertainment says this would be diabolical. Sony buys Tamron, Nikon buys Viltrox.
Bro, if Canon don't buy Sigma, we cooked, bro. We cooked. We ain't gonna have no third. It ain't gonna be no reason to open up the mount. Ain't nobody gonna make lenses.
Ain't nobody gonna be left to make. I mean, that would be pretty diabolical if that's where we sit in like 6 months. Could you imagine in 6 months, Sony buys Tamron, Nikon? Because the last time Nikon got into a legal battle, they said, we'll just buy you red.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. This is not to make the story about Canon, but if Canon bought Sigma and they brought over the 400, the 300 to 600,
that's the only ones you care about.
Checkmate, dog.
That's the only lens.
Y'all can have these little lens companies.
You know who?
as long as we get Sigma.
You know who should be worried about is Leica or Lumix buying up Sigma, because they already have the L mount alliance.
Well, do you think that though they wouldn't share? I feel like they would share. They wouldn't care.
Leica
would share.
Leica would share with Lumix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, Leica would share other lens mount. Like, I think that they would be fine with making lenses for Sony, and they need the money. You don't think so?
Leica needs the money. Lumix
weren't
needs
they
the
about
money.
weren't they about to get bought out? Leica was about to get bought out.
I mean, maybe. I don't
A
know.
little broke boy. I'm just Anyway,
That's crazy.
No, so I feel like, because I don't feel like it's a direct competition. I feel like if Leica bought Sigma, of course they would make dope lenses for Leica, but I think that they could offer them to other brands because they ain't competing with Leica like that. It's like you would continue to buy Sigma lenses for Sony and Canon and for forever. Who else? Nikon. But like if Sony bought Tamron, they shutting that down.
But that becomes a big question. Is it more beneficial? Will you make more money from your competition than you will make by shutting down your competition?
I think in Leica's standpoint,
in Lumix,
you're not going to
Leica, for
you're
sure.
not going to sell enough Leica lenses.
Let's be 100. No one's putting a Sigma lens on a Leica camera.
Brandon Talbot?
No, he don't.
Yeah, he do.
No, he don't.
What do he have?
Not a Sigma. He'll put like a little Voigtlander or something like that.
Oh,
but he ain't putting.
That is true.
Not a Sigma.
Sigma makes dope glass, bro.
Yeah, but you're not putting that on a Leica, dog.
You ain't showing up to a conference,
bro. You ain't showing up nowhere, bro. You driving around.
You're a closet Sigma shooter.
Yeah, you ain't telling nobody what you shot that on. Straight lying.
Dude, that ain't even real, bro. Sigma makes dope glass. But I agree. If you're a Leica shooter, you
ain't putting a Sigma lens on.
Putting a Leica lens on there,
or a Voigtlander,
Summicron,
something that looks retro-y.
Yeah.
You ain't putting that. Nah, ain't no chance.
See, Dallas. He's proud. He's a proud man.
Broken proud.
Broken proud. That's crazy.
That's a weird flex. Yeah, I got Leica. What cameras you shoot on? Leica. What's your favorite lens? Sigma. That just don't sound right.
Dude, broke boys, bro. Broke boys.
Bro, don't put your hand up. You ain't got no Leica. Don't put your hand up like you with them.
No, I'm just saying though, we've been buying third party since the beginning,
different.
dog.
Leica is different. When you walk into
it is different, but that's what I'm saying. Broke boys, when you don't buy the native glass.
Voigtlander is goated. I use Sigma on my. He can't even spell Leica right.
IKEA.
On my Leica. Yeah, you don't own nothing, dog. I rent Sigma lenses from my rented Leicas all the
time. Dude, that's crazy talk.
No, just kidding.
Dude, no, it is, bro. We're camera people are weird, bro. We're weird, like.
Bro, we are.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
We all simultaneously broke, and got $10,000 worth of gear. You got money?
Bro.
I mean, I had money.
You ever be like, because I had this conversation with Melissa. She'll be like, she'll ask me about buying something. I'll be like, nah, man, that's expensive. I ain't trying to spend that kind of money. She's like, how much is it? I'm like $150. And she'd be like, how much was that? How much was that camera? That's different. That's different. It's like for some things, I'm so cheap.
Yeah.
But then like when it comes to camera gear and stuff, I'm like, I mean, you got to spend it to have it.
Well, that's like the crazy thing. The thing that you buy, it ain't going to make no money.
Yeah.
The thing that I'm going to buy is going to feed this family. So
100%.
That's the difference. That is 100%. Now, that isn't always true because I'd be buying some dumb stuff for camera wise. This ain't going to make no money.
What's the dumbest thing?
Think it's going.
What's the dumbest thing you think you bought camera wise that ain't going to make no money, but it makes you feel good?
This isn't the dumbest, but gosh, man, the way that I thought that Expo disc was going to.
Expo disc.
You throw, it looks like a lens cap, but it gives you a perfect white balance.
I remember when you bought that.
Dude, I to this day in my heart, I love that thing. I ain't never put it on no, I ain't never used it on no shoot. Never.
Yeah.
What about you?
It's definitely, I mean, this one pisses everybody off. It's definitely my Blazars. Definitely my Blazars.
That was an expensive.
That was an expensive. Oops.
It's expensive, and bro, you've used it a few times.
I shot 2 films on it.
It's probably worth it.
No, I didn't even get paid for one of those films. I'm trying to think. First film I shot on it definitely didn't get paid. Second film I was getting paid, and yeah, nah.
So you feel like you lost money on that transaction? I mean, you still have the lenses.
I still have the lenses, yeah.
But like it hasn't like turned a profit.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
No. And it's like, I feel like the lesson I learned was that like, do I enjoy shooting with the lenses? Yes. But do I get a chance to shoot with them as often as I would like to? Or do I feel like even if I rented them for myself, for as many times as I've gone out and shot with them, I wouldn't have even got my money's worth.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
Bro, you just need to be the Black Mackie.
No. No.
We shoot everything anamorphic.
Hell no. Hell no. Chat, what's one thing y'all have bought but you never used, but you thought it was going to be like a big deal for you? Because we can't be the only ones.
Guys, the Expo disc is incredible in what it does. It is incredible, bro. But do y'all be pulling it out on shoots? Do y'all? Don't lie. Don't lie.
Bro, a color checker. You know how many times I will keep a color. I have a color checker in my bag, won't even take it out and use it.
In the Pelican case.
Yeah. Never take it out and use it.
You know, but I will say it's because I got a color meter and a light meter. And for critical shoots, the Passport is dope. It's dope. But I use the color checker more often than anything.
Bro, ever since I started dialing in my exposure with false color, bro, I don't even use a color meter no more.
No, I use it for both. I use it for the color temperature. You shoot them raw, so you don't care. But I use it for both. I check the exposure and then I also check the white balance.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And so,
nah, my poor editor, figure it out. I just get it close enough.
Get it close.
I just get close enough so that the client's not mad when they look at the monitor. Outside of that, don't care.
Oh, look at your boy.
Who?
Cam said use your stuff.
The Blazar Remus got used on the new Blade Runner series, and the DP messaged me saying they used them on, what is that?
Is it the Necromancer?
There's no C in that thing. It's Neuromancer.
Neuromancer?
Cam Mackey, when I get paid, like Blade Runner DPs get paid, then I'll use them. You offer
When
me
people
a job?
ask for 'em?
Yeah, people ask me for them. But until I'm not trying to say that they're bad lenses. I don't want to mess up your shares or your stock or whatever you got going on. That's not what I was saying, Cam. Calm down. I'm just saying I have not used them enough, and that's primarily because so many other projects that I do, I'm not choosing the gear.
Yeah.
Like as much as I would love to, like even when I do DP. The director is a lot of times like helping me choose what lens they want to go with. And so like it's not just on me.
Yeah.
And I refuse to just use my my gear because I have it. I think that's a rough place to be. You're like, "Oh yeah, we're going to use these lenses because I own them." It's like, "Nah, what's the best lenses for the project?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It says, "I bought the Sigma 105 Bokeh Master for video." Bro, ain't got nothing in focus. I know why you're not using that thing. Phil Rice says, wireless transmission system. Bro, wireless transmission systems are one of those things that like, they are amazing on set.
Yeah.
But you better set it up in the first hour you be in there.
Yeah.
And you better be on set all day.
Yeah. Like a video village, a monitor with a wireless setup.
Amazing.
Is amazing for clients. It's the easiest way for them to be like, "Oh, you big time." Like I set one up for
you
a
think
client.
a Matte Box is big? Set up Video Village.
Set up a video village, bro. Bring your computer monitor, put it on a stand or put it on a desk, and then hook that up. Your clients will think they are balling out of control. Mm-hmm. Like, dang, we ain't never had this.
Nah, the last guy didn't bring nothing like this.
Do a little headset.
Oh.
Do a little headset. I promise you, I shot a commercial for a hair salon and I set up Video Village and I put one, of the people that was helping me do it just literally on the monitor just to check framing and just to check that, make sure. Cause like we were doing this as the hair salon was like live, like they were like during the day. So they had clients in. And so there was like certain angles and stuff that I just had them like checking. And the client was there with them. And oh my gosh, the client was like, we balling out of control.
Bro, I always felt like this. Probe lenses. How often are y'all really using these probe lenses? Like, I mean.
What you using them for?
Like, so you're crazy. You're crazy.
There's only so many serial shots, bro.
So we rented a probe lens for this. We did this oil and gas commercial.
Yeah.
Bro, we rented this probe lens for that. To this day, I'm still like,
Will you put it in the gas tank?
bro, I'm like, what do we need this for? We could have got the exact same shot with a macro lens.
Yeah.
Like I had a 100 macro EF lens. Could have got it with that exact same shot. But they wanted to use this probe lens. We use it. I'm like, we spent all this money renting this thing in for like 4 days because we had to have it in before the weekend. Like the shoot was on Thursday, so you couldn't return. Or no, the shoot was on Friday, so you couldn't return it. So you had to get it in on Thursday. Yada, yada, yada. Bro, we used it for like 2 shots.
Yeah.
I was like, that was such a colossal waste of money.
Yeah.
A slider. Bro, I feel like I am so back and forth on sliders. I want sliders to be so great. And then sometimes...
You know what era you grew up in? When you're like holding on to the motorized slider.
Yes. No, the slider is dope. I promise, the slider is dope.
The setup, the programming, the implementation. Now they've gotten way better now.
Yeah.
But they're so expensive. Like those Rhino sliders, bro, back in the day. Dang, you rich.
Aaron said, I bought a director's viewfinder on Amazon. Thought it'd be cool. Never used it.
Oh, send it to me, Doc. What is he talking about?
Like
the thing?
Yeah. You don't want that. You gonna walk around and look cool for like a half a second, and then you gonna never use it again.
Never use it again.
Split diopters. They're like they make really cool. Like a lot of this stuff is like you just need it for like a music video and then you'll never need it again. Like split diopters, like that's cool, I guess, for like one very specific effect.
Yeah.
But then after that, it's like why'd I spend the money on this stuff? And then you know what pisses me off when you buy stuff like this that you know you don't need? Mm-hmm. Is then after you don't need it anymore, you're like, I can't even sell this. Who the hell gonna buy this? I got a garage. I'm not even kidding. Melissa is mad. I got half my garage is just full with crap that I've had for years.
100%.
Don't even know what to do with it. Couldn't even sell it if I think I tried.
You probably could.
Maybe that's what we need to do. We need
You
to
need to have a
garage
filmmaker's
garage sale.
Say a filmmaker's garage sale. People won't come out the woodworks. You
They
just
gonna
don't
steal it.
You're gonna need to set it up in a parking lot though, so people don't come to your house.
Yeah. No, we're gonna do it online. We should do that. One day we're gonna do a filmmaker's garage sale online here. That's gonna be a whole episode of Uncensored. Come buy my crap. It's gonna be real cheap. Just to get it out of my house, because my wife would love that. I bought macro filters, all sets. Thought it was epic, never used it.
Oh, you know what I'm kind of mad about?
What?
Yeah, I'm not mad about it. It's whatever. When you buy a full ND set for your drone and you only use 2 or 1.
Yeah. 1. Yeah.
ND.
ND16. If it's too bright, I can adjust.
I feel like the filmmakers are going to roast me, bro. Bruh. There's been times where, honestly, I feel like on a drone, you can crank that shutter and be okay.
On a drone?
On a drone.
Bro, first off, if you got a drone that has, I don't think yours does, but if you have a drone that has aperture control.
Oh, yeah.
You don't even need 100%.
100%. Because what are we doing? Well,
we want shallow depth of field from 50 yards away.
So I will say you can tell if you really crank that shutter on a drone. But bro, what are we talking about? If you ain't doing like freaking FPV, do you need to blur? Or can you not add it in post?
Poor Gary. She says, "Nas, it broke and all my files are gone. The cloud saved me though." Gary, that's my.
Did you have multiple? Did you have it in RAID and did you have multiple drives fail? Because that is kind of scary. Because if you only have like you can only lose 1 drive, but 2 drives die.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
This is funny. That big ass I can't teleprompter. So I kid you not, I have that teleprompter and I literally just broke it out this week for the first time.
Yeah.
I probably use that teleprompter 3 times a year.
Yeah.
3 times a year.
Yeah. A teleprompter has to be in a fixed location for one and does one thing.
Yeah.
Because if it's like you got to break it out and do it, that's tough.
Yeah, nah. No, it's now I have another teleprompter here at the office that's like I use on more of a regular basis, but it's just like mounted to my desk. But the one that I use for clients, maybe 3 times a year, if that. Yeah, more people are saying sliders, any robotics. Yeah, there's just certain things that I think sometimes you think is going to be a good purchase, but then you actually you realize is this actually worth it? And it's just really not. Lens Baby, which one? What other things you got to say?
Oh, y'all remember the Lens Baby? Were you trying to do those those tilt shift images?
Oh.
But on the cheap? I had a Lens Baby back in the day.
Sounds like y'all do want us to do y'all do want me to sell some stuff. Aaron says sell it to me, bro. Come pick it up. Just we gonna do it like the what's those garage sale deals where you just bid on the whole garage.
Oh yeah.
And then you just get whatever's in there.
Seriously.
But no, I got a bunch of crap I need to get rid of, like lights, all kinds of stuff, stands. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that needs to go. I need to save up money because I need to buy some more hard drives.
Bro, I just saw Central's comment. I ain't never seen so many people want me to switch to Sony.
Where did you see that?
Right there. I've already told you the price, dog. Buy back everything, retail, and a voucher.
For real?
I'll shoot it.
No. That's not what we're saying. Because I don't believe you.
The A12's dope.
Wait. If Sony would buy back every one of your cameras and lenses currently
Okay.
at a very fair price. I'm not going to be ridiculous.
150%.
That's not fair.
Sony's expensive.
I know, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about like whatever they're currently going for, whatever the going rate is on the gear, they would offer you that amount. So like if it's on eBay and it's going between, $2,500 and $2,000, you get the 25. You always get the high end. Okay.
Oh, sure.
So if Sony's willing to buy back all of your equipment, you'd switch over?
It would make switching easier. But
you like Sony enough right now to because like for me, I'm genuinely like brand agnostic.
Mm-hmm.
So like the idea of shooting on Sony, yeah, I'd go to Sony. I'd go to Canon. I just left Canon.
Yeah.
But like I never would assume that you actually like Sony's gear to say I would want to leave Canon to go to Sony.
I don't think it's necessarily a want to leave, but the A1 II and their new 70-200, insanity. Hypothetically, because I would do the same thing with. It sounds weird. I would do the same thing with Canon. If Canon would buy everything back, and then I could literally now to my current needs get everything that I want right now from Canon, I would do that.
So which one would you do? Well, which one? So you have the opportunity to completely sell back everything you have. Let's say at 100% value of what it cost when you bought it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now you have two roads. You can go buy all the Sony stuff now.
Yeah.
You can go buy all the Canon stuff now.
Yeah.
You don't have any pre-existing stuff.
Yeah.
No flashes, no triggers, nothing to make going back to Canon easier.
Yeah.
Which way are you going?
Canon.
100%?
Yeah, 100%.
Which system? What are you doing?
R1, R5 II, and then 100, 300, and a 400. I think I could get that selling all my stuff. Easy.
Wait, so you said the R1, R5 Mark II.
Yeah. 100, 300, and a 400.
Just those two lenses?
Yeah.
Oh, so you
It'd
all
be nice.
in on the photography.
It'd be
you
nice.
all in on the sports.
It'd be nice. Well, because I have the KX.
No, that's out. That's not part of the
you're
equation.
saying everything.
Anything that you have that is
everything
still,
I've ever owned.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all
for
gone.
Sure. Yeah, because oh my gosh, bro, you can pick up a little VCM. You cannot pick up a 100 to 300 or 400. It's like what we were talking about before. Like when buying something like a Raptor. Like that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. You can pick up a little VCM for $1,100. You cannot pick up a $14,000 lens. So
I got you.
That's a once in a lifetime opportunity. But if that opportunity, like let's say Canon said, no, we wouldn't do that. But Sony's just like, oh, we'll entertain an A1 II, 50 to 150 and a 400. And they were entertaining. I'd entertain it. That'd be crazy. The A1 II is crazy. It's crazy. It's beautiful. I've shot with it. It's a great lens. It's a great camera. So, but that's not anything crazy. Like the Z9 II.
What do you know about the Z9 II?
I don't know. I just know that it ain't never coming, but it's gonna stomp everybody until everybody comes out with their R1 II and the A1 III. The Z9 is stomping, but like the Z9 II, I can only imagine what they're doing with it.
Yeah,
they're going to come correct, and
that's interesting.
So yeah, no, I would but we're living in a world kind of like last week. And your boy, we're living in a fantasy world. Ain't nobody offering 100% buyout. Ain't nobody doing that.
I mean,
ain't nobody offering no. Who did? Canon just turned somebody, right? Turn somebody out. That Nikon shooter.
I'm not gonna say it now. Not after what you just said.
There are certain people that it's just like the Verizon dude. We gonna turn you. It's worth it for us because you're such a public face. They'll buy somebody out of their contract.
They just let the contract expire and then you pick them up.
Yeah, seriously. But ain't nobody doing that for me. So,
well, you're stuck on Canon forever.
Stuck is not even the appropriate word. Like I genuinely think that Canon, the features that I need out of Canon, has the best features. I genuinely feel that way. Like, and listen, y'all broke boys.
Oh my God.
If y'all have not tested the autofocus performance of the flagships of Canon and Sony, you can't tell me. You don't be going on no spec sheets. The autofocus is better on Canon. It's not even. We're talking about if 100% is perfection. The R5 II is 96%. The A1 II is 94, 95. It's slight, but like it's faster and it's stickier. It's faster.
You're saying
and
it's not
stickier.
even close, but then that's feeling pretty close.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's not like I'm not trying to dog it like it's bad. I am saying it's not close in the sense of which one's better. If you use both, everyone would say the Canon is faster, is stickier. If you were looking through it, if you didn't know what camera you were shooting on, and you were like, this is faster and it's stickier, you would say Canon, kind of like with the Luna and the DJI 4P. You'd be like, this is faster, stickier. You took the interface away and you're like, bam. But when I'm not saying it's not close, I'm not saying that it's like, oh, the A1, the R5 II is dogging the A1. It's just like you would be able, every test, you'd be able to say, yeah, the Canon one. But they're both great.
Yeah.
And everybody's making great images on it. And the crazy part is I think the R1's even better than the R5 II. So anyways, off my soapbox. So that's the reason why I think that that's why I'm not stuck with Canon. I feel like Canon is in its current implementation because of their AI chip in the R5 II. Dog walking.
Jeez. Sounds like your hot take for the week.
Hot take for the week. You getting dog walk, Sony. I'm just
Oh my God.
Anyways, so with that being, bro, if you have not tried it, you don't know. Y'all speaking like real broke boys. Tell us your hot take. Y'all saying I'm deep in it.
You went pretty. You
But
went pretty hard there.
No, y'all ain't deep in it because y'all ain't got the pockets. Y'all ain't got the pockets.
I mean,
Y'all shooting Sigma lenses on your Leicas.
You make me feel poor, dog.
We just talking now. We just trash talking right now.
You making me feel poor, dog.
We just trash talking right now.
I feel poor, y'all.
So Mac, tell me what you've tried and tell me your opinion. I'd like to know, like in a genuine way, because it just is. I'm not Gerald Undone. I'm not sciencing it. I'm just literally shooting both at the same time and saying, boom, from a photography standpoint. I'm also not talking about video. I'm talking about photography, autofocus. I am saying I'm standing on 10 toes. Gang, gang. Canon's better.
Dang. That is, they said Canon A. Smith.
We all poor, guys. Poor people. Black people can make black jokes. Poor people can make poor jokes. Bro, if you rich, you can't be making broke. You can't be making jokes. So we all together. We're all poor.
You say I got the pockets, big bro. Just got them.
we got them future pockets.
My pockets is deep. There's just not much in them. God, that's crazy.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can grab one of these hot takes.
Man, I can say whatever I want to, Doc.
Yeah, I feel like
We are ambidextrous. You be taking photos?
who, me?
No, everybody. Tell me none of y'all. I want to hear the purist, bro. Y'all only shoot video. Y'all ain't never snapped a screenshot or snapped a photo?
I mean, I got one client I still do photos for. But I just need that paycheck.
You be doing mad photo work.
mass photos.
Mad photo work.
But that's because that's
Who's
the only,
denying money?
But that's what I was gonna say.
The money's green, dog.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm taking it primarily because the money's green, and it's a lot of money for a lot of photos all at once.
You know how foolish you gonna sound? Hey, we got this contract, several $1,000s. We need you to snap a few photos.
Nah,
That's crazy work.
I will say though, that's the reason why I started taking photos. Was because I kept saying no.
Yeah.
I said no so many times that I was like, wait a minute, how much money have I said no to? And then I was like, oh, I think I could do this.
100%. What are we talking about?
And then that's what I did. Is that Nika in the building?
Nika in the building. How you doing, girl?
We can see you in a minute.
She out there making that money.
You know what's crazy? This is funny. So we had Gary in. Who else do we have in? Nika's here today. Who else is in today?
Nika, Gary, and Mallory.
Yep. And I was looking at our analytics. We have dropped.
Oh, we're ticking up.
No,
we're ticking up today.
Maybe.
Today.
Maybe.
We had 3 girls in the chat.
We had 3 ladies in the chat, and like what's crazy is like now, remember we were like 1 point something %?
Yep.
We're down to like 0.9% females.
Dang.
Trash. Where the ladies at?
Where the ladies at?
Where the ladies at?
Where the ladies at?
The ladies don't shoot Sony, is what it is. The ladies don't shoot Sony.
I think Nika does.
Nika shoot Sony?
I think so. Nika rich.
She is rich. That's why I thought she shot Canon.
We need to really enunciate.
I guess. I thought she was a Canon shooter.
I wish she was.
Lord
It's just me and
mercy.
Kenneth out here.
Nah.
There's a few. There's a few.
You got a few.
We got a few.
Oh, she do shoot Sony.
See, I told you, Nika rich. She rich.
The show got a little crazy for a while. Dang, y'all know each other better than I do. Shoot, y'all crazy. She's like, yeah, she shoots Sony. They're like, yeah, we claim her. She's on our
Bro,
end.
that you know who's rich and you know who ain't.
She said, no, Sony. All right, Nika. I get it. Calm down. She says, my lady probably wouldn't watch this show, to be honest.
Sterling Sanders, I do not believe you with your overexposed profile picture.
That's so disrespectful.
I'm just saying.
What did he say? The A12 is also better. It's tracking
No.
changes through
I,
the full.
I'm sorry, Sterling. I actually feel like, and to be fair, we are a place that accepts all opinions. I feel like that's where it fails. The A12 will do you dirty on tracking at a long distance and focusing on the crowd. It will do you dirty. That's where I feel like it fails.
Like it'll jump from the subject to the crowd.
Oh gosh, I feel like it will. So like that's where now, not a crazy problem, not like, oh, don't buy the camera. It's not like a fatal flaw, but it will jump to the background a ton.
Ugh.
A ton. Let me caveat that. It will do it more than the R1, R5 II.
Well, Jarrell, I made it.
You did make it.
I did.
Bro, we were going so fast on the stories that I'm like, I feel like we hit all the stories in the first hour, and I was like, dang, we're going to make it to 2.
No, barely. Ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna talk for the rest of the day. If y'all missed
Go
it,
ice packs.
bro. I got the alfalfa joint that wraps around your head. It has the ice packs in it.
Mm-hmm.
I got that.
Dude, you know what they gave me? We must have been at a broke dentist's office when we got the wisdom teeth out. Tube sock.
Wait, they gave you a tube sock?
Tube sock, like a long tube sock, and they put ice packs in it, and they tied it at the top. I was looking like a dang fool. I was looking like a... That's one of my favorite stories that my wife likes to tell, my wisdom teeth stories. She is taking me home. She had to stop by the bank before. And there was an old lady, like grandma, sitting at the car parked next. She went into the bank. And when I tell you, bro, because you're bleeding from the mouth and you got the tube sock on and it's tied at the top, so you're looking like a dang fool. She says this. I don't remember this. I looked over at the grandmother and she's walking out of the bank, double birds at the grandma.
You flicked her off.
And she literally, my wife screams and says, because I'm looking like I just came back from war. Like, what is going, like, looking like blood, just blood coming down. And the tube sock is like in blood. I'm just drooling, looking crazy, flicking the lady off. And she says, I'm so sorry. He just got his wisdom teeth. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Bro, that's when I went in, my kids were like, are they going to put you under anesthesia? And I was like, nah, they gave me some really good drugs before I went in. My kids were like, oh, so you're not going to say nothing crazy? All right, well, I don't want to go then.
Dude,
My kids were just ready to catch me slipping.
Brandon, you are a G, bro.
No anesthesia, dog.
I went to a wisdom teeth appointment twice and didn't have anesthesia and couldn't do it. The only, like, I feel like the only thing that, like, I quit at. I was like, I quit. I can't do it.
I will say,
third time they put me under.
I was really drugged up during it, but I do remember, because I know the girl who's the dental assistant. She's like a friend of ours. And I remember telling her in the middle, she was like, you good? And I was like, this is worse than every tattoo I've ever gotten. That was literally the only thing I can remember saying. And I'm tatted. Like, if y'all don't know, I'm tatted up. Full leg sleeve, full arm sleeve. I mean, I got a lot of tattoos. And I've sat through all of them. 7-hour sessions, multiple sessions. This appointment was worse.
Bro, you seen on Instagram them tattoo shops over in, I don't even know, I'm going to say Vietnam. They be doing... Thailand?
Do a whole back piece in 2 days?
The whole back piece, 6 artists, anesthesia.
Oh, no, that's done here.
They
do it over there too, but yeah.
But they do it over there too.
But they put you out? Heck no.
6 artists? You wouldn't?
Heck no.
Are you one of those people that are like, you got to sit through it?
I'm not going to Thailand letting you put me under. I'll tell you that much right now. Nah.
If you were safe.
Nah.
Would you stay here and do it? Anesthesia, 6 artists. Get the whole body. Whole back.
Probably for my back.
If you could afford it.
If I could do it here.
Because I heard it's like
it's expensive.
50, 75.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Something crazy.
If I could do it here in the US, yeah, I would do it. Like if it was like free or something like that, I'd do my whole back.
For a review.
Huh?
For a review. Like a sponsorship.
Nah. Nah, you just think I'm cool. I don't know. You come up with a cool idea and you just want to do it. Because like the issue for me with the back piece is the healing. Could you imagine getting your whole back tattooed and then you got to fly back from Thailand?
Dude, I saw a guy do like back but legs.
Yeah.
Bro, he was
walking around like a mummy.
Seriously.
And then you got to go sit down on a plane? No.
Nah, you better plan a vacation.
That's what I'm saying.
2-3 weeks.
But that's a terrible vacation. You're spending the whole vacation in Thailand just
On your
healing
stomach.
from a tattoo. And you got to have somebody with you who can like apply the ointment and all that stuff. Nah, I want to be home for that.
Yeah.
Tattoo healing is rough, so I'd rather be home in my own bed for that mess.
Maybe you just fly over, get like an arm done.
That's a waste of a trip. You can do an arm here. I got my arm done in like 2 sessions.
But they be charging
3
like
sessions.
$2,000 on the anesthesia.
You don't need to go under anesthesia. First off, man up and just get the tattoo. What are you talking about?
Man, I got like 14 tattoos. I know. But I'm saying, bro, I'm talking about the speed.
You have
I'm talking
14
about the pain.
tattoos?
Easy.
Really?
1, 2 on my leg. And I got 3.
Are they
4.
small?
Some of them.
Oh.
I feel like when you have, not like yours.
Okay.
Not like full pieces, but
Okay.
like different verses, different things.
What do you say? Brandon?
When we end the episode, you guys will be able to rewind.
Yeah. Why can't we skip back after ads? No live playback.
When you getting that neck tattoo though, Brandon?
Never. The way people are getting roasted for neck tattoos, bro, never.
You know what's crazy? People's algorithms are so different.
The
But
disrespect,
y'all
bro.
need to search up on Instagram neck tattoos,
Bro.
and y'all will have a field day for the rest of your
Bro,
lives. You're welcome.
Never.
You're welcome.
I have never been so terrified about like a lifelong decision in my life. Because a lot of those people got those tattoos, and for 10 years, nothing.
You're hard, dog. Like you tough. You tough.
Bro, you get a neck tattoo, you gangster. Now, got that legendary throat, bro.
You cooked. You're cooked. Has it ever been on the agenda?
The wish list?
A neck tattoo.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Full throat?
No. Side piece.
Side piece.
Side piece. But now, no. Never. Nowhere around.
Never.
No.
Never.
Hell
Maybe
no.
in 3 or 4 years when it calms down.
No. Because it'll come back around.
One day it will come back around. Dude, for 50 years, you were a G for
You were
getting
a G for a neck tattoo.
throat tattoo. Now?
You say, you got that legendary throat.
You're cooked. Forever.
Hell nah. No tattoos.
I debated it for a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
I was gonna do like a back piece that like ended on the side of my neck. Nah, never. I ain't trying to have no eagle throat.
Got that patriotic throat.
You got that great ball throat. Never. You got that freedom throat. Whenever you get tempted, you just gotta think of your own roast.
Yeah. Nah, you done.
Are we good?
Aw.
Dude, you got rich kids?
No. This is the dumbest thing ever.
Is he using your own money?
Yeah. Don't be like, hey, love you too, kiddo. Don't super chat me money. We just losing 30%.
we just lost. We just gave money. Gave money to you too.
You just want to throw $5 at me. You can wait till I get home.
You ain't gonna get a CFA throat tattoo?
Hell no.
C.
Nope. Nope. Hell no.
What would?
Nope.
We should put it in the ChatGPT.
No, we're gonna move on because I already know where that's going. I don't like it. Ain't never gonna happen. All right. Well, until y'all decide to get y'all's next throat tattoos, Jarrell, do you have any final words for the people?
Yeah, never do it. Never.
It is never gonna be worth it.
It's never gonna be safe.
Because I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna roast you. like if you walked in tomorrow and you had a throat tattoo, I'm gonna roast you, dog.
Bro, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Crazy. Do you think they'll start coming for other tattoos?
I'm terrified. I don't think. I mean, for me, I think it's the throat. That is what that's.
Oh, you know what's gonna be next?
What?
Backs.
Yeah, maybe we're not gonna do the back feet.
Backs are next, bro. Backs are next,
bro. Can you imagine tattoos become just like something you just get trolled for?
Trolled. These new generations are crazy, bro.
They are diabolical, and they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care.
Well, because they don't do nothing.
What you mean?
The new generation, they don't do nothing. They don't get tattoos.
Oh yeah.
They don't like other stuff. They don't get married. They don't have kids.
They don't do
So
nothing.
they come in for they come in not they do stuff, but they don't be doing the stuff that previous generations do. So they come in for all of us.
Yeah. Just call us old for no reason. All right. Well, this has been a wild week. I don't know what happened to the second half of the show, but we really appreciate hanging out with y'all this week. We will see you guys next week. And then there was something else I was gonna say, but I can't remember now. Oh, to everybody who was asking about the whole not being able to do replays and stuff like that, I tested something out this week on the stream. Thank you guys for your feedback and let me know if y'all could even tell that happened. But the big deal was that last week's stream, we kept seeing people were watching it not live. So this week, I changed it to where everybody was always on time with us. So that way the chat wasn't all jacked up. But then I could see how that throws things off because it did run. I think the monetization was turned on, and that's probably what happened last week too. So that helps me answer that situation.
Yeah, because sometimes we'll be getting comments of people that are joining the show within like like an hour behind.
Yeah,
and we're like, "What are y'all talking about?"
Yeah, and the chat's like just all jacked up. But all right, we'll catch you guys next week. We'll keep making the show better, and then if y'all need anything, know anything, let us know. We'll catch y'all next week. Deuces.